Hi, it's Andrew Wayfinder again. So by now you've gotten your healing divination recording and you might have listened to it, and it may or may not have made a lot of sense to you. And here's some ideas for how to, quote, interpret. Because everything in your journey, the images, the words, the locations, the characters, they represent something. However, Spirit doesn't see the world through our eyes. So it translates its knowledge and experience into images that matches your experience and understanding. And they sort of, in a funny way, they go through the furniture of your mind. If your head was an attic full of stuff, they go through that and look for stuff that's relevant or that's part of your life and show it to you. So, I used to be an architect and a builder, so I get a lot of imagery related to buildings, to renovations and repairs. So there's a reason why I don't, quote, interpret your journey, because its details are meant for your heart, your mind, your eyes, and your ears. So listen to the session and note what strikes you and what your impressions are. Resist premature evaluation. Allow time for meaning and significance to unfold. Sometimes the images and the words are very explicit and obvious, and other times the meaning takes time to become clear. If you do have more distant sessions or one-to-one sessions, you will notice that there are patterns and elements that repeat in your relationship with your helping spirits, and you understand the way that they see and talk and communicate things. And when I do distant sessions over time with clients, their landscape is very characteristic. A particular client, when I go meet their helpers to help them, we go meet in a particular park or a house or a factory building, and the building is constantly being renovated and changed, and there's new rooms and new things happening. While the messages are metaphors, there are different kinds depending on the type of session. Making sense generally has more to do with the divination session, where you're getting information or insight. Healing and removing blocks may or may not ever make sense. In divination, the heart of the answer is always in the first appearance of the teacher and their response and their actions. And then everything else is sort of adding on to, it's like commentary, details, and information to that first appearance. Sometimes there's an obvious correspondence between elements or images in the session in your life. So for example, I once saw something related to burying and hiding my heart. And then I was told that that was something that happened around age 24, 25. Well, that makes, perfect sense to me, because that was the most, painful and devastating breakup of my life. And other times in a healing journey, Spirit is actually doing something to or with your body and your circumstances, but in another other than human dimension. So they will show to represent their actions and their things as best they can with images that, may or may not make sense to us. Sometimes, when things haven't made sense to me in a journey and I ask to have them explained, in some instances there is an explanation, and other times my teachers and healers will just smile and say, a healing's a healing. And they have quite a sense of humor, and they often seem quite amused by me and by humans generally, and like to tease me in kind of a nice way. Yeah, so let the session settle in and listen to it and see what you discover from it. If you do want to do more healings like this, there is a distant healing button below that will take you to the distant healing page, where you can go ahead and just order another one if you want to continue with this process. You can also set up a chat, also free 30-minute chat, to kind of go over the details of your life and see how this kind of work, this shamanic mixture of shamanism and psychology, might fit into making big changes in your life. So anyway, thanks very much for letting me help you. I love doing distant healing sessions, and it's a real treat. Take care. Have a great day.